Simi Globe last year. Celine Boutier, 4 wins a couple of years ago, trying to win again. This for birdie at 8.
Knocked off some rust last week. Slippery putt breaking to her left here. It's not one you can get too aggressive with when you're above the hole. Some of these greens have quite a bit of undulation on them.
Sarah Schmelzel, speaking of great seasons last year, said she wanted to make the Solheim Cup, and she did.
Yeah, that was a big goal of hers for last season. It's always an interesting day, first day of the season for so many. How has your preparation been in the off season? Look at how the wind is blowing off the right here. Everything favoring that left hole location. We've seen a lot of good shots, but we haven't seen a ton of birdies today on this 11th hole.
And a great chance to tie the lead, which is shared by, among others, Lauren Coughlin at the 12th.
Could give certain players fits if they're not used to it.
Second from Minjee at the 10th.
She's driven this way down there. Only has a short little 3/4 wedge into this hole. Trying to use the backstop.
Yeah. Okay, so Celine Boutier had to go back to the tee. She was not able to play her original tee ball, so that's actually a bogey save. Really helped the U.S. get the Solheim Cup back for the U.S., along with Sarah Schmelzel, who's at the 13th. Sarah had a great start to last year, carried it over to the Solheim Cup, and that birdie moves her to within 1.
Final round charge.
Right here is Boutier coming off the hard-earned bogey. This is at 12.
And sometimes that for your psyche.
Of course, had that 62 in the final round. Lauren Coughlin at 13. You see Nana Madsen has moved it back to 5 under.
This golf course is definitely there for the taking. A little bit softer.
And over at the 15th, par 3, this is Wei-Ling Shi from Taiwan. Winner back in 2021 on the LPGA Tour. And that hole was particularly devilish last year. Nelly made double on Sunday. Well, it's been a tough couple of years for a U.S. Open champion, Jung Eun Lee 6. Good start here on the tee at the 11th.
This could be really close here. Fabulous shot.
Angel Yin up at 13, her second. Oh, wasn't sure she was going to need a third. That's going to need to get to 5 under par. This is Boutier at 13.
There is trouble lurking all around this golf course, especially on this back 9.
Another player making her first start of the year, Kum Kang Park of Korea. Played a couple of years ago on tour, never made a cut. Got back.
That's pretty cool. Haven't made a trip to the Virgin Islands yet. Maybe we'll have to do that.
Why not? Here's Boutier, second at 14. This was such a tough hole last year. Angel Yin hit one into the penalty area here at 14, and this is for her par to stay 5 under.
Playing as the hardest hole out here today.
And this is China's Jiawen Yin, no relation to Angel. It's for Eagle. Nelly did it last year. Amy does it this year. Slightly different circumstances. The par 4 16th, Sarah Schmelzel.
One that players are nearly looking to chip in there. Straightforward shot. Way.
Nasa Hataoka at the 16th.
Probably the most accessible hole location you're going to find on this hole.
Plane just flying overhead from Sarasota Bradenton Airport. You can fly right in here to the sunshine if you're up north this weekend. Maybe see some putts like that go in.
Wild day on Sunday, led by 4 in that final round last year here. Fell behind by 3 and rallied to win it. Coughlin second at 16.
Those shots make that hole look a lot easier than it is.
And then you'd think from the back of the green it would be downhill, but initially there's an uphill portion to this, and then it goes downhill and down the hole.
And she had other ideas. Eagle, birdie, one in a playoff. This is Sarah Schmelzel, second at that 17th.
She has had quite a roller coaster of a round. 2 bogeys to go with those 8 birdies.
Boutier 16, as opposed to Boutier, who's scrambling after hitting her tee shot in the water. Now Yin for birdie.
Yeah, in a bowl on that right side, putting through the bowl and up over the ridge, which she didn't quite have enough pace.
Second shot at the 16th for Jin Young Ko.
160, has a 6-iron out. You've got that hurting wind off the left that Tom was describing. It's a well-struck shot here.
Here is Nana Kurtz-Madsen, second at the par 3 9th, her final hole. Pinches in at the 17th. Coughlin dry, third shot at the par 5.
Yeah, straightforward, plenty of green to work with.
Nana Kurtz-Madsen, this for par and a round of 65. Afternoon wave getting started. Lexi Thompson, she's going to play a few times this year, including here in her home state of Florida. Stacey Lewis, how about this start?
Not an easy one coming up over the bunker, lofting it much higher than Ayaka Fudaway because of that lie. It's a really nice shot.
Yeah, it looks like Ayaka tried to play a little bit of a lower shot in general. She took a much smaller swing as opposed to Celine there.
And twice a captain. Still heavily involved in the tour. And here's Angel with her 4th.
Yeah, 4th shot. It was just lying a little bit down in the grass.
Last week at the Tournament of Champions, she won late last year. Here's Lauren Coughlin, her 2nd at the closing hole.
We're going to flight something down there. Hole location just on the top of a ridge here on 18.
Part of the afternoon wave. Hannah Green getting things started. 3 times a winner last year.
Off the left, little 8-iron for Angel Yin. Actually tough to get a good visual of that flag with the background of the green here.
Nelly for a closing birdie.
And this one's back uphill.
She loves the 18th.
Wind gusting a little bit as she hit that, but it's on a very nice line.
Stayed on that line, and Lexi with a chance to go 2 under. New commissioner Liz Moore, the interim commissioner, is here this week. Great to see Liz doing a great job stepping up in the interim. Hinako Shibuno, the 13th, her 4th of the day.